guys, what's up? Welcome to my channel. I'm Brianna, and today is the best day of my life because I am here with you guys. So I want to do something a little bit different. I want to talk about in this video of how I stepped out on faith and basically like my faith walk, my faith journey. Like when I first stepped out on faith and how I've continued to step out on faith. And I kind of spoke about this a little bit on my Instagram, and I had a couple people that were interested, and I honestly always wanted to make this video because when I was in college, I remember my junior year, my senior year, like wondering, or should I say knowing what I wanted to do, but not knowing how to get there or how it would play out, or just kind of wondering, being clueless, feeling lost, like the postgraduate blues, all of that. So if I would have knew now, or if I would have knew then what I know now, I wouldn't worry as much. But I think that's just a part of the journey, and really, just having faith in God. And yeah, I just want to share my story, my journey with you guys. So if you're interested in hearing about it, then stay tuned. So guys, I'm going to be doing my makeup in this video. This is not a makeup video. I am going to be doing my makeup in this video. If you guys have any questions, you can comment down below. But honestly, I don't think makeup content is my scene, especially people have asked, but I don't know, it just takes so long. And yeah, but if you have questions about a product that I used or anything, then just let me know. So the setup is a little bit different. I moved, and I will tell you guys about that pretty soon. I'll probably start vlogging, honestly. So yeah, I'll tell you guys about that really soon. But yeah, hopefully you guys like this setup, and it may continue to change because I'm still getting things in order. But we're just gonna jump right into the video. So my college journey was kind of a lot. Like, I went to FAMU my freshman year of college, and I absolutely loved it. Or should I say my first semester of my freshman year of college. I absolutely loved FAMU. It was amazing. When I have kids one day, if God willing, I would definitely encourage them to go to a HBCU because it's just that beautiful. Like, the whole experience is beautiful, and I loved it. So I only stayed there for one semester though. I went back home, went to community college, and then I transferred to the University of Florida, where I graduated with my bachelor's in telecommunications. So yeah, that was the college journey. So I honestly did not like the University of Florida. I felt I don't know, I just, like, every school that I went to, I definitely feel like I took advantage of everything that it had to offer. I was always doing something in my field, in my like in the field that I wanted to be in. And I went to school for journalism. I feel like I made the absolute best out of all of the extracurricular activities at my university and everything, to kind of prepare myself for the real world. But honestly, I feel like nothing can prepare you for the real world like the real world actually can. So after I graduated college, it's like I knew that I wanted to be in journalism. I knew because I started YouTube my junior year of college, so I knew that I loved YouTube. And at that time, honestly, I didn't really know much about like people making money on YouTube per se, but I knew that I did like making content, and that's why I went the route that I did with production and stuff like that. Um, and then I was also kind of like battling with myself because I feel like I was like, the way that I made my money, like during college, during high school, was doing hair. I'm a hairstylist, and that's kind of always, what I did. But it's like I was like, I don't want to do hair. I just want to, be a host, a red carpet host. I want to be on TV. I want to do this, and that. And after I graduated and I went home, I was just kind of like sitting around applying for jobs. Nothing was happening, but I was still doing hair. So I'm like, well, hair has been something that's been kind of keeping me afloat all these years. So let me get my license. So I went to school to get my cosmetology license. And after that, it's like, okay, what's next? What's next? Because I don't know what it is, but I always have to be doing something or working towards something or making a move. So after I graduated from cosmetology school, I decided to go to ABFF. And ABFF is American Black Film Festival. It was in Miami. I believe this was 2018. It was in Miami, and me and my friend went. We stayed for like a week, and we went to all of the events. Because I wanted to do red carpet hosting. She's wanting to do acting. So we just thought it would be really good to go and network. So that's what we did. And guys, honestly, that trip was everything. Like, all the confirmation that I needed, I got on that trip, because my friend that I went on the trip with, she lived in Atlanta, and I always told myself I need to move to Atlanta if I want to do red carpet hosting. So my friend lived here at the time, and she was gonna be looking for another roommate, and I was like, I need to move there. So I had been planning to move there, but when I went on this trip, I actually met a guy that had his own media company, and he was saying that he was always looking for a red carpet host. And guys, that trip was so magical. Like, I actually won a contest on that trip. Now, mind you, ABFF is a film festival, but when you go there, you're going to see a lot of famous people, a lot of people in the industry. So we went to this one talk, like a speech that they had, because that's basically what they have, like workshops and classes and stuff. So we went to this one workshop, and basically you had to put your business card in this little bowl, and you got a chance to go to TV1's dinner if you won. Now, mind you, I just put my business card in there because that's what we was doing all weekend. I don't ever win stuff, guys, like the little things where it's like a luck of a draw type thing. But for some reason I was like, let's stick around and see if we actually win, or one of us actually wins. And honestly, I just had a feeling that it was going to happen. And boom, it happened.
Going to win some TV1 swag, and you did tickets to tonight's dinner, VIP tickets to tonight's TV1 dinner, and I'm going to be there, so we're going to hang. Yeah, there it is.
Is this your email on here?
Thank you so much for coming out to TV1.
I was geeked after that. Like, I was like, God, really? Like, I think God is really telling me that this is where you're supposed to be. You need to follow your dreams, and this is it. So we went to the dinner, and we actually really got some good connections there. We met Amani. Amani starred in Everybody Hates Chris. She was the little sister, and we actually like follow her on Instagram. We still kind of interact and stuff like that. It was a lot of people in the industry at that dinner. Breezy, Latoya Luckett. It was just a lot of people. I can't even name all the people there, but we really got some great feedback. And just the whole trip, guys, I just felt like it was confirmation, because everybody was speaking to me. Everything was going the way, like, better than I had expected. And it just was absolutely amazing. So I honestly feel like the trip to ABFF really changed my life. And it changed my life because honestly, going there was really expensive, guys. But I had to step out on faith and say, I'm gonna go and see, what happens. And if I had not went on that trip, I wouldn't have met the guy that lived here in Atlanta that did red carpet hosting. So fast forward, I moved to Atlanta, guys, and I linked up with the guy, and we were literally always going to events. Red carpet event here, red carpet event there. So everything was going good with him. And then one day he got the opportunity to go to the radio station 107.9 here in Atlanta. So I went with him, and actually the people there were looking for another host for their show, New Music Day Live. So, they saw me, they said they really, wanted me to be a part of it. So boom, after I met him, we met the people at the radio station, and then I started going there every Wednesday to host the radio show with them. So, or should I say, it was like a Facebook Live type show for the radio station. And I really met some great connections there as well. So like I said, guys, the stars just kept aligning. Like, God kept providing opportunities, and it was all because I stepped out on faith and went to ABFF. So many other great opportunities happened. I'm grateful. I'm thankful. And honestly, I feel like the first time that you step out on faith, it just it gives you like that courage to do it again and again and again. And you want to do it again and again because you see the fruits of your labor. And it's kind of like, okay, God, I see what you did this time, so what can you do this time, and what can you do this time? And he always shows up, always delivers, always provides. And I have never went without. And I'm just blessed, you guys. And I just feel like if you're watching this video and you're going through something, or you kind of feel left out, or you're kind of questioning doing something, for me, it's just like, how would you know if you don't try? Like, how would you know that it's gonna work out or it's not gonna work out if you don't try? Because that's really all you can do, is try. Step out on faith. Go to that job interview. Move to that state, honey. Do it. Whatever it is, do it. When you are single and you really experience God's love, and you really get to sit in it by yourself with no one. With no one here, it's like you really give him a chance to show up for you on your own, if that makes sense. I just always get chills every time I think about that trip to Miami. because everything that unfolded during that process was just beautiful. And I'm not one to talk about things before they happen, which I can definitely keep going, but I'm not going to, because I still have things unfolding for me. So I don't want to speak on anything too soon, so I kind of like to let things unfold and then talk about it after, because you just never know. And then I'm a big energy person, so I don't like people to mess up my energy or whatever I have going on. But yeah, guys, like I said, whatever it is that you want to do, or dreams that you have, goals that you have, write them down, look at them every day, pray about it. I have a journal. I have multiple journals that I write in, and God knows the desires of your heart, but also God knows when you write it out, you make it plain and clear, and He will always provide. And I have a journal now that I'm using, and it has scriptures in it. And guys, I kid you not, it's kind of scary, but now that I think back on it, I think it's just God, the confirmation from God, because He always gives me confirmation through signs, through people, through different things. But every time I open this journal, guys, to write in this journal, like the passage always, like the scripture always, like applies to something that I'm going through. And sometimes it doesn't hit. But honestly, like sometimes I'll open up my diary and I'll just like want to read the previous things that I wrote. But like when I may go back and I'm actually ready to write for real, I got something to write down. It's like, wow, this scripture is definitely hitting. And I get my scripture planner or diaries from TJ Maxx or Marshall's. So you can just go like in their little journal section if you guys want one, and go get it from there. But yeah, guys, I just feel like, you have to step out on faith. If there's something that you've been wanting to do, a goal, a dream that you have to step out on faith, because how else is it going to happen? How else is it going to happen? And like I said, when I was in college, I had no clue how I was going to get here. But it's like every choice that I made, every step that I took, it's led me here. And I've definitely accomplished a lot of things that I didn't even know I could accomplish. And honestly, my life's path is kind of a little bit different than what I saw for myself. And that's another thing. Ooh. That's another thing, guys. Do you want your best, or do you want God's best? I'm going to ask you that again. Do you want your best, or do you want God's best? Right now, I'm living in God's best. Because honestly, my best wasn't good enough. God's best is always better. And like I said, I feel like it was a lot of different things that kind of put me into the direction that I'm in now. And like I said, going to cosmetology school was not on my radar, but I went. Something just told me to go. Just go. Just do it. And I'm sure it was God. Just go do it, because you're going to need this. For the places that I'm taking you, you're going to need this. And I did it. And I'm so grateful that I did. Everything that I've done thus far, I'm definitely grateful for it. So I'm going to be right back after I finish my makeup so you guys can see. And we're going to close this video out. So this is the finished makeup look, guys. Just something simple. I'm not going anywhere. I'm actually just about to film some videos, but I did want to come on here and do this video for you guys because I have been wanting to talk about this. And if you clicked on this video because you are contemplating stepping out on faith, do it. Especially if you've prayed about it, if you feel like you've gotten like good signs that this should be happening. And honestly, I feel like if it's not supposed to happen, it's not going to happen. So just be positive, guys. And life is definitely crazy. Like, the world nowadays is crazy, and you kind of have to create your own peace, your own safe haven, and pray and stay positive, because you have to really protect your energy. And for me, like, I'm really big on energy, protecting my energy, and just being positive about a lot of things, because, you know, what else are you supposed to do? You can't worry 24/7. So, you know, I just try my best to leave it in God's hands, and he always takes care. He always provides, and he always makes a way. So I hope this story like really inspired you guys to maybe step out on faith yourself. And I'm praying that, you know, you guys have a prosperous life, and all your dreams, all your wishes, everything comes true. Again, guys, make sure that you're following me on social media at Brianna Richey. That's basically on everything: Instagram, here on YouTube, Facebook page, all that good stuff. If you want a wig, shop Wig Fall Styles. And yeah, guys, thank you for subscribing and just being here, guys. So remember, do what you love and love what you do, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.